Oh,
There we go. There we go. We are live. We are live.
you're
What's good? What's good, everybody? You dig? It's your boy No Cap Jack. I'm here with the gang. We back for another episode. 2Holes1Ball podcast. We got Taz. We got Ishigo Knight in the building. I'm on Starman, Rig, and Joe Electronics. Let's get it. Yeah. Yeah.
Good.
So we're gonna start off with this Lucas situation. I have no idea about it. You know, I've been living under a rock lately. But my son Taz know all about it. He gonna give you out the spell. Taz, what's up, man?
Oh, you said the Luca shit?
Yeah, the Luca fine.
So recently he got fined, right? Like what was it, like 35K?
yeah.
It was on Friday for making inappropriate and unprofessional gestures. So he basically got a tech for going at the ref and being like,
Which
like,
is funny.
man,
In Asian culture, isn't this a heart or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
he
He could have
basically-
lied and been like, I was doing a heart. What
he
you
basically trying to say like the ref missed a call, and recently they've been so bad that almost all of the league has been complaining about it. That ref this, ref that. Some even say that the refs is even betting on the games and shit, so that's why they scamming it like that.
Yeah. We're on the same page.
You think that's true? Like refs is betting on games and shit, like even on FanDuel.
They're too old for that shit, man. Nah, I'm kidding.
You know,
I know all that's bad. No, that's a cap. That's cap.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know what's funny? I think even a ref, if they're not betting themselves, they know somebody who's betting. I'm not gonna lie. And I feel the same way with NBA players too.
What you mean?
We spoke about this last episode
with
where
the Kyrie joint about how people are not playing the game correctly because they got some kind of bet they're running on FanDuel. They're trying to meet their numbers. I feel like the ref is in the same boat, like making the calls at the wrong time because the situation with him was they calling the game really weird. There was a few missed calls. Everybody recognized that the calls were missed. And then the ref are acting like, oh, this is regular stuff. Like, now we're doing our job. But, you know, when you start putting two and two together, you start thinking like, damn, was that part of a bet? Because then you can imagine, let me look on FanDuel later. ¿Qué lo que? Llegaste de la mansión. De la puerta. De la mansión. ¿Qué lo que dice Luchas? He came out the mansion.
What?
Con el pelo hecho y de todo.
Bro, he came up crazy fast. First of all,
Dije, ¡wow! Estoy aquí.
Yo.
No te-
that's what I live in large. Okay, but
He
continue
living
what you
large
was saying.
man. Nosotros aquí siendo pobre.
have
You got
seen-
Rick in a closet. You got me in a room that's actually a closet. You got Joe in his grandmother's bedroom and shit. You see the background. El único rico aquí es Taz y Winchester. Sí, porque mira, he got on a whole, you know, dressed up. That's a nightgown or some shit, like a
Listen.
sleeping robe and shit. You know, damn well, there's no Dominican that be sleeping in that shit. We sleep on underwear.
That's what I count my money in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Have you saying Ichigo?
Pero sí. The calls are being weird. It's happening in football. It's happening in basketball. We're not sure. We're gonna see what happens in baseball because in baseball it also seems a little bit weird. But in baseball sometimes the calls are very too quick and too close together for you to be able to call them properly. But in the NBA you could tell. Like if it was a foul, it was a foul. Everybody could see that the hand was hit. But if there wasn't a foul, if let's say his foot was moving, then it's a really an offensive foul. It's a really an offensive block. Like, what are we talking about here? I feel like the players are noticing it, and not just because of the calls. I think they're noticing it because people are actually talking about it. Like, hey, I got 5K.
You know, funny. I think
You think that was a foul though? The Draymond defense? I don't think that was a foul. I ain't gonna lie. He had his hands up. Luka forced it under the rim. I don't think that was a foul, to be honest. So I'm gonna go like the complete opposite way. I feel like just the refs are like refs have always been like also like the third team. You know what I'm saying? One team against the team, and the ref is the third. I feel like the refs are trying to establish like their power back into like each league.
Mm.
So they do call whatever they want to call, and they do run games. But I feel like teams are leaning more towards relying on referees. Me playing sports, that was always said. Don't rely any game on the referees. You play your game as hard as you can. If the ref is not going your way, you just put your head down and just keep fucking balling. I just feel like these players are like blaming referees when
I'm not
it's
getting a no call.
1 point. Oh, it's referee fault. Motherfucker, why you down 1 point? Ball out. You up 10, you good.
Yeah.
My take on that. I don't think it's like no scam going on. I can't see
I
it.
think it's a little bit of both, I believe. You know?
Yeah.
Not sure. You
But
know?
both for what though?
It's hard to believe like referees are doing FanDuel shit. If that's the case, then sport is over.
I mean, I felt like that whole thing is sports betting has been happening for years. This is not, FanDuel, DraftKings. Those things are new companies and apps, but DraftKings is from the MGM. The MGM has been running bets for years. Sports Center and
Yeah, but like
lots of
once they
their
made it
shows.
legal, once they made
Yeah,
it legal to bet, like everything has changed with the referees. Now they making a call out of anything. Once they made it illegal, because when it used to be illegal, like the games should be smooth. There was no problem going on with games until now. Once that shit went legal, it's over.
Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Betting been happening. Gambling been happening for a minute, but it's just like you said. Once it became legal, it became a worldwide thing where everybody nowadays, people got discords and private chats just for betting.
Yeah.
You got people who don't even watch sports betting. Like I got a brother who don't watch basketball, football, nothing, and he bets every day. like,
You playing against the game.
word. But with the referee situation, I'm not gonna lie. Like I agree with Rick. They always trying to like assert that they got the power. Exactly. Like sometimes they be messing up, but they don't take accountability of them messing up. And damn, like these refs sometimes they miss calls, sometimes they don't. It's been happening for a minute, but now it's like the players are starting to speak up about it. I think they've been noticing this bad calls in the NBA been happening for a long time. It's just now that the players are speaking up about it.
I feel like once it starts messing with your game, making you lose on purpose, making you having to go the extra mile, or just because you're pissed off and you kind of knew about it because you heard them say something. Because, like, there's only certain things that we know as fans behind closed doors is a different situation. They could be having conversations like, yo, Luca, I need you to score an extra 30 today. And then you keep walking, but you're like, wait, did that ref just ask me to score an extra 30? Or am I tripping just now? And you walking, you know what I'm saying? Te están tirando como quien dice la puya, so you could like, yo, do an extra 10 rebounds today. You know what I'm saying? And
your
it's not like,
game.
damn, you come back and the ref or somebody in the sports association or in the arena, que un empleado just comes up to you like, damn, bro, I just needed one more assist out of you. Like, we lost by 50. What are you talking? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Who?
no, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh.
like you think about it, you're like, oh, the person just asked me, like, yo, I could have got an extra assist so I could get that triple double, or like just so that I could have a 10-5-5 or some shit like that on the stats. But then you think about it, you're like, bro, I lost the game. I don't give a fuck about your stats. Like, what do you mean? Like, we lost my game. Like, I don't like that extra assist wasn't gonna be enough.
I'm pretty sure that's why a lot of fans was coming at Russ. Because knowing that Russ, he has like 3 seasons averaging triple doubles. So they were like, yo, FanDuel, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be hitting this year. So, I'm gonna have Russ do this, do that, and then he doesn't do it for like 15 games straight, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? This dude is trash. Like, this and that. Like,
you messed up my line, bro. You messed up my line.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I seen a team down by 15 plus in the last seconds of the game, and the losing team run up the ball and go chuck a three and made it. Like, and then the announcer said, "This one for FanDuel," something like that. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah. Even the announcer was like, "Yo, this one for FanDuel," and he made it. Bang! Nigga, I'm like,
Nah.
damn. Like, yo, it's getting serious on here.
You know,
I
they
think
just gotta, like, I mean, people just like it is what it is. Everybody know about it already, so it's like let's not let it control the actual game. People want to put up stats. That's still like you still gotta play defense. It's not like you feel people letting people put up stats. So like if people gonna chuck up extra shots because of FanDuel, people can't control that shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, FanDuel how I watch games now. I just started FanDuel like last year, and since then I watched the game completely different. I get really mad at people because it's my money I'm getting. So, I got like a ban list that I can't bet on certain players because for me I'm like they totally scrubs and like yo it just changed the game, son. So I can feel why people get like heated like in the stands and shit, but then I can also feel like why players is like feeling that way. They feel like the shit's going south, like this shit's going too much. Like everybody and their mother's betting. Like I ain't gonna lie, we almost like 80% of the world is going like fucking about betting because almost everybody I know bets. And my man at the brick house right here in the trap.
So do you feel like the love of the game is gone?
Nah, I love the game still. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
no, I mean like in general. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like just more people. It's always been like just a small group of people that used to bet. Now it's just like majority. So when majority, it just become that now that's the thing. Like, but I feel like a lot of people that are watching sports now that are not betting are like, oh, this is all about bets, because most of the people are doing. But I bet and I still enjoy the game. If I lose, I lose. Like for me, it's just an extra fun.
Word. Yeah. It brings that intense like excitement and shit of the game.
In the game, I like that.
Yo, I hold your time. You're right. Because for a minute, I haven't been excited about the game until I started FanDuel. I'll be more into it, bro. Like, bro, even at work, I'll be watching the game, and I was never watching the game. I'm watching the game at work. I'm paying attention to the stats. Nah, you're right. It brings excitement to the game.
Bring excitement. I don't see too much of a problem with it. But it's just like when they put in refs in there and shit like that, like you got to control it. But I don't think refs is really doing it. I just think refs are trying to get their respect back. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the players got too much power in the league. Like players control where they go. Players control their team. Players control if they want to get traded. Before, it was none of that. You know, these players in the 90s, they all play for one team only. So they try to be like, yo, players going to get to control calls. The refs are like, hell no. Now, we're not doing that. Like, James Harden started that shit. He actually made a move for motherfuckers to foul him. That's how much power players had. Like, James Harden literally made a move that you had to foul him no matter what. And then that year, he became an MVP and was the best player in the league. So, refs like,
right now.
And look at James Harden now. Nobody like him.
Nah, I ain't always playing ass, but
he's a piece of crap right now.
Here, how we do?
I mean, he learned the loophole basically.
Mm-hmm.
He learned the loophole so that he could be able to get the strategy that he wants on the court, get the stats that he wants to, still be able to ball out and do that extra couple points that he could add to his team. And it pisses off the refs because, you know, as a ref, you come in and you're expecting everything to go traditional and copacetic, and now this guy is literally making you call. So now you gotta pay extra attention to just him. Because it's like, wait, is that him doing the move or is that a foul itself? Like,
yeah.
So then you start questioning, should you change the rules so that this is like an intentional foul being called?
But the thing with that,
like, this is what the foul supposed to be.
You can't change rules to next year, so it's like you have to eat it the whole year. Like refs change it.
Why would you change the rules though? What is there to really change?
And let's say like James Harden, like he had to step back. Trying to people get drawn a foul. He was slowing the game up because everything was free throws.
No, so, but they did change the rule for James Harden. Why think he's not balling out no more?
They had to wait a year. You can't.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna stop calling on this nigga. But no, you still gotta do your job. You still gotta.
It's not that he wasn't balling. Like it's not that he's not balling out anymore. It's just that was his game. Period. He wasn't really balling out ever. Like
okay,
it was just that the free throw game was part of his game.
That's why I never showed respect to him because all his points came off free throws.
That started recently when he was in. That was like
Yeah, that was like days. Like when he was in OKC, he wasn't balling like that.
exactly.
He
Even
was
in the
only
beginning,
for like 2 years.
Well, he
even,
wasn't even getting his minutes in OKC like that though.
He
But
was only
he was 6 minutes. He was 6 minutes.
Yeah,
3
six
years,
man don't
that's it.
mean that you
minutes.
getting starting roles and shit.
But
No, just because.
also though, he wasn't like that wasn't only like just to get a foul call. That was actually like a lethal move. Nobody was doing step backs, bro. Nobody knew how to guard that. He was literally dropping.
Manu Ginobili used to step back.
After
Cap.
that, everybody used to
Yep,
step back.
look it up.
Cap.
Manu Ginobili.
Look at the Manu's though. We used to do step back. Get out of here with that.
Manu Ginobili used to always do
He
the
was-
Euro step too.
You mean you probably getting confused with the Euro step?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he do.
I give it that.
Euro step,
Exactly.
everybody
Real
step back.
Sometimes he used it, but James Harden mastered it. You 1v1 against James Harden, you cannot guard him.
James Harden made it famous. That's what happened.
Cap.
He made it.
No,
So who made it famous?
Yo, you must have got
James Harden, the
Yo,
step back.
one of them bricks must have fell in your hand, my nigga, because you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, who made the step back famous then?
No, obviously that part I agree, but the part that he's saying, Manu Ginobili used to do step back like barely, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I never seen Manu Ginobili step back, shoot it from the three. Like, nah, get out of here, bro. That nigga was not doing that.
Yeah,
Manu
the thing
Ginobili
about
over
Spurs is
James
like you
Harden.
don't see them as like highlight players.
And if,
You know what I
even,
mean? Like everything with them was so traditional that Manu Ginobili probably did that 1,000 times and nobody cheered him for it because they were just like, "Oh, that's just regular basketball and shit."
He was
He's
on
Manu
like,
Ginobili-
Yeah, probably, yeah.
step back, boom, and you're like, "Oh,
Yo,
whatever." But you're boring. I don't like your team because you guys don't do show off moves. You guys don't do crazy crossovers.
I know you. If Manu Ginobili wants to do a step back and the Spurs, that nigga can't sit down on the bench by Pop. Pop is like, yo, what you doing? Get out of here. Like,
Is you showboating? There's no
Well, fine, but
showboating
like-
on my boat.
let's leave it at this, though. Let's end this topic with this. I think the NBA needs to hire referees for the referees.
Yo,
Wait,
for real.
There's no internal
Free nine.
affairs kind of situation
Nah.
that like double checks.
Yeah, I mean they
That
got
double
that,
checks like the refs like situation, like like that basically just double checks like whether the refs are doing what they're supposed to or they're just calling it how they want to. There's no secondary organization set up for that, or there hasn't been such a massive trauma that they decided to create it.
Investigations, but not like on the fly. When the game starts, it's like that's what the official in the court. Like,
and they only do like they only have some like a third party review
I'm gonna be honest with
when
you.
there's like a big call.
That ref girl, that's
She's
mad
beautiful.
pretty, bad as hell, son. I would have bagged and tagged that. She gonna officiate all my games.
Yeah, like, what up?
Break up with her though, because if you break up with her, she gonna call everything on you. Everything.
All right, so let's go with our favorite team to talk about in 2Holes1Ball podcast, the Lakers.
Yeah,
Laker time.
So LeBron came back from his injury, coming off the bench, and
For the first time since 2007, I think.
ain't gonna lie, LeBron trying to break every record, son.
Christ. Now he's trying to break the off the bench record.
Yo, so they've been winning the past few games without him. I told you since I thought LeBron was coming back, I thought he was gonna like do better today.
No. You honestly can't be blaming LeBron for the loss that happened with them tonight.
Oh, yes, we can.
Nah, you really can't because he dropped 19.
Had a chemistry going on without him.
He dropped 19 points. It's just that it wasn't enough because nobody really scored over 20 points, bro. Everybody scored a decent point, like like the starters or whatever scored and shit. Like you wouldn't think that they all scored double-digit points, but that wasn't even the case. It might have been their bench depth wasn't even enough to go against Bulls' full team roster. Like,
True, granted, but LeBron's only gonna get the blame though. You know what I'm saying,
Yeah, you're the captain. You take all the blame.
yeah, of course.
Tú eres líder. Coge todo. Oh, mangaron a Rick.
Wow.
Lo secuestraron. Ve acá, Moreno.
Quarter trap.
Mi loco, ¿qué tú estás haciendo?
Mi amor, ve aquí.
So who's gonna take on it?
It's Kobe, yeah.
It's just so.
You're like, oh. Well, that's turn. Go, son.
Yo, Rick was writing on his vision board behind his back. Pero no, yo no pude ver el juego porque yo estaba afuera en la callosa con How We Do y los muchachos in a event. It's a turn up party. Y'all should go. Y'all motherfuckers, half of y'all is single.
How we gonna go if y'all niggas no
We only
invite?
got one married guy in here.
What's the invite?
We both in like 40.
Yeah.
Ya play against that. No venga con vaina que a ti se te mandó el link y yo estaba en el chat. Yo lo vi. Niggas is on it. A yo no se diga nada. Yo estaba en el chat cada rato. Rick no sé. Rick trabaja mucho. Rick doesn't want to meet no e-girls and shit. That's fine. You don't like girls that dress in cosplay, bro?
All that.
Oh yeah.
You don't like no anime girls? They dress like what that do? We had a Sailor Moon turning up and twerking.
I'm gonna give you my number. We'll hit me up for that one. But yeah, let's talk about today's game. The Lakers.
Man, this is like I feel like with the Lakers, like when Lakers lose with LeBron, I just feel like damn, they gonna blame him. It's over. I can't that's why I just sometimes just shut up. Like
I'm pretty sure if I look up why was the reason the Lakers lost today, that's just the first thing that's gonna pop up. LeBron came back. Oh, LeBron did. LeBron that. Like, damn, bro, what?
LeBron James.
You just heard this guy right here. This guy right here with Stember talking about they had no chemistry with LeBron.
He rushed it coming back too quick.
But don't you think I'm
Hey, Russell coming at the
I don't think that he rushed it. I just personally think is that they trying to like warm up LeBron because season about to end, playoff about to start.
Now it's serious.
Most likely they're gonna end up in the play-in, even though they don't want to. They would prefer to be 6th seed because it's secured. Because when you do the play-in, you still have to do the play-in plus fight for that 8th or 7th seed spot. You're not just going against the ninth seeded person or feel me. Like you still got to play 2 more games before you actually play in the playoff games.
You get rushed.
Now, if you land the 6th seed spot, you're secured in the playoff. You don't got to do no play-ins and you don't got to play no 2 rounds before actually starting the playoff.
Yeah, it's not wild card.
But they all right there. They all right there.
Like for example, LeBron came in this game. Don't you think that the players that were already in playing while he was injured, that they took like a step back because he was coming back to play?
They had to.
Maybe that
because
the chemistry for sure.
Yeah, but the ball's gonna be more in LeBron's hands more.
I can't say he ruined the chemistry.
LeBron, he ruined the chemistry.
LeBron makes you great. He can't ruin chemistry, bro.
Okay, so how they lost?
I just told you, they didn't have enough bench depth for that.
Ahora hablando de que no bench. He is the bench. He is the bench now. No hay más nadie. Oh,
LeBron the year.
Get out of here. It's me. I'm running every position on the bench now. I'm back. He said he went to the LeBron James of feet, TOS, and they said you didn't need surgery. You good. So come back. And he did, which is great. Thank God he didn't need surgery. That would have been whack. That would have ended up the season and it would have been a little tiny bit boring on the West. But I don't know. When you got your top 5 best player of all time coming off of the bench, you giving him actual more rest so that he could be more relaxed. Yeah. So he could come in, boom, matalo, and then go sit down.
Let me tell you how it went down as per points per player, right?
You got the exclusive.
I got the stats for the team, right? So LeBron, who was supposed to come off the bench, still played 30 fucking minutes.
Jesus
which is
Christ.
Ridiculous. Like I thought he was gonna come off the bench and play like 20 minutes, but yet again they never said that he was gonna be on minute restrictions. But why bench him to then still play him 30 minutes? Like, make no sense. You might as well just start the man, like, fuck,
Yeah.
and then just only play him 30 minutes. But Troy Brown, right, 18 points. Jared Vanderbilt, 4 points. Anthony Davis, 15. Austin Reeves, 13 points. Dennis Schroeder, 17 points. LeBron dropped 19. Malik Beasley, 18. Lonnie Walker, 2 points. Wayne Gabriel, 2 points.
He had more points than
So
everybody else on the team.
They lost. Why? Is because Bulls had the better team. Feel me? Like, it either came down to the made free throws, turnovers, things of that nature. It's just not because LeBron came back or mess up the chemistry and shit like that.
How many turnovers did he have then?
Don't worry about that, man.
What do you mean? Say it. Say the stats correctly.
Turnover champion.
Say the stat. Say how many. Okay, then go to another stat. Fine. You don't want to say the bad things. Say how many points was he responsible for?
I don't know.
It's towards the end. Just scroll the thing all the way to the right.
I don't know, bro.
This man is terrible. You know he was. You know it's his fault. You made
I don't know.
You made more points than the entire team, right? Some of them probably more than half of the bench.
Yeah.
Something still got to give when your best player, Anthony Davis, to this point, I don't know how I'm saying that, but technically he is right now. He's gotten 15 points. I felt like LeBron should have worked on his assist game because he's one of the best at doing that. And giving Anthony Davis still that spotlight while you just work yourself back to greasing up your gears so you can kill it in next week's games. But instead, LeBron James gets 19 points. That means that he had how many assists is that? 8? How many attempts is that? How many attempts?
Of what? What are you talking about?
The field goals made.
Field goals.
Let me see.
Out of 11 attempts, you made 6.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad. That's
0 threes. 0 threes.
No threes. Just all down the lane. That's good. So he wasn't that okay.
They couldn't protect the paint. That's what it was.
Yeah, they didn't protect the paint at all, which they wouldn't anyway. LeBron James is too much of a powerhouse. You're not slowing down that train when he's running down the lane. It's just not gonna happen. But I feel like he should have exercised Anthony Davis more. Definitely get Schroeder to get back into doing threes like always. Because Schroeder getting less points than both LeBron and Anthony Davis is still it's no good. He should have had at least 22. Anthony Davis a good 22 to 25. And then leave LeBron with his little 19, which is good. Anthony Rivers get a little bit more, get some corner threes done. And then they would have taken this. But I felt like they again do the error that a lot of teams do, which is emphasize on the star and be like, oh, he's back. Okay, I can get back to being lazy. And it's like, no, wait. Yeah.
You nailed it right in the head, though. I ain't gonna lie. That's the problem with playing with LeBron. Everybody be like, yo, let LeBron control it. Everybody's scared to take control of the ball. Like, yo, if LeBron's on the court, that's fine. They'll take control of the ball. Like, LeBron is never, from what I've seen, LeBron's never been like yelling at somebody for trying to do the right thing. He's always supported that. But I feel like he never has players that want to do that. They all just like, yo, let LeBron run the thing. Like, nah, like, give me the ball. If I'm Anthony Davis, I'm like, give me the ball. Like, Anthony Davis he just put up 37 and like some Wilt Chamberlain numbers the game before.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
15. It's unacceptable. Unacceptable. You should drop like 17 rebounds and 30-something points last game, and then you got like 15 boards.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You're supposed to be better. You're supposed to be the best player on the court.
Still not going to be.
Like, yeah, technically he is, though. Like, still got the fresh legs, even though his legs is wobbly. But he should be killing. He should be killing. Once Anthony Davis start killing, then the team is solid.
All right, but it's only one game back. We can't put too much into this one game, right?
Nah. This is coming back. They gonna the coach is gonna explain that. I'm pretty sure the coach is gonna be like, yeah, we need more willpower for all these players because everybody start getting timid. Like, nah, what should I do? Nah, you play how you was playing. But
All right, well, we're gonna stick with the Lakers. We're gonna take it back to 07. So
7.
07, yes. When KG spoke about how he actually pushed for a deal to become a Lakers player. In 07, and as a Lakers fan, especially you, Stember, I was just thought about KG being on the team.
Well, at that time, KG, it would have been nice, but you gotta look at this. It would have been more powerful than Kobe and Powell. But KG was already 32 years old around that time. Powell was around 25, 26.
So
that would have I felt like he would have been a great third or fourth man.
Yeah, no, but Powell would have
Gasol, Kevin Garnett,
no,
Kobe
but
Bryant,
was
local. They would have given him 2 more ships.
KG on that team would have been like Lamar Odom without the handles. Put it like that, and better offensively. You know, like going 1-on-1 in the post.
But remember, KG's a dog. KG's also
they would have dominated the league for like 3 years.
Green, Harry Payton,
4 years.
the trash talking, the yelling, the
who would you
screaming,
trade?
the emotion.
Who would you trade
like
for KG? Who would you give up?
The same people that gave up for Powell. It was gonna be the same
trade,
trade, right?
Hold on.
The fuck out of there.
Because you gotta think about it like this though. Who held more value at that time? So that trade for Powell, you think that shit would have worked out for KG?
Yeah.
I don't know. Powell's a problem though. But like at that time,
no, you got it wrong. Powell, if they was gonna trade for KG, Powell was gonna stay in Memphis because at that time the Lakers didn't have Pau Gasol.
It would have been his brother, Marc Gasol.
Yeah, it was either Lakers take Pau Gasol or KG, while Boston came in and gave more assets for KG.
No, I ain't hold you. I think the Lakers made the right. It played out the best way it possibly could with Pau Gasol. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, of course. The rivalry that they created, you know, it was great.
Yeah, it was still dope. The way that it went through.
Team?
Nah, but I ain't hold you. I would. All right, if it was like Pau Gasol and KG, yes, but I would not trade I would not give up the opportunity to get Pau Gasol. In hindsight, for KG, maybe back then, because we don't know how Pau Gasol plays and things like. Well, we don't know much of him. Obviously, I'll take KG, but looking back now in hindsight, nah, I'm sticking with the original trade.
Yeah, I feel like if you think about him too, though, like Pau Gasol was actually listening to Kobe, like, yo, whatever you need me to do, I'll do it. Like, you need me to grab rebound, screen, whatever.
Yeah, he was always listening to Kobe.
That could have went south. I mean, you know what happened with Shaq and Kobe when motherfuckers started talking about who was a better player. That shit went down, and then everybody just started talking shit to the owners like, yo, it's either me or Kobe. That could have happened the same shit with KG. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think they would have been barking at each other, but that's the competitiveness in them.
Shit don't last long. Didn't even last long with Shaq. Shaq was still, but they had to give him.
Shaq was actually dominant.
Getting older.
Shaq was getting older.
It was nice.
Like Shaq could score on his own. You know what I mean? Like in his own type of but I mean like in his own type of field. Like Shaq was Shaq for a reason, and KG was like, you know, like he was. I don't think he was ever considered to be a great if he was just to stay as a Timberwolves.
Nah, you bugging.
You tweaking.
I mean, look at Kevin Love. Like Kevin Love had a better career in Timberwolves than KG has had. In my opinion.
Okay. I think I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Crazy.
What?
Double machine.
Yo, Kevin Love.
Yeah, Kevin Love was 25 and 25, 30 and 30.
Bro, first of all, that what?
He was nice, but he couldn't get no wins for the team.
Well, he had a trash ass team though.
Garnett had a better team.
Garnett had a better team, but
KG possibly had a better Timberwolves team than Kevin Love has had a Timberwolves team.
By a little bit. It's still all bum. Like I ain't gonna lie, but like if y'all taking Kevin Love over KG, y'all tripping.
Now, in Timberwolves era, are we talking about Timberwolves?
KG was a legend, bro. Niggas was really out for KG, and then when he left and came back, he was really like that was really his team. Kevin Love was just that sheet guy, but like he wasn't no French.
But Kevin,
he wasn't there long. That's the thing. KG was
at that era. Kevin Love was playing back to the basket. He was showing threes, and he was getting rebounds. Come on,
he was nice, but he had to like Joker. Like he had to do kind of all that.
He could have possibly been a superstar if he would have stood longer as a Timberwolves.
Maybe,
and then probably go to the Cavs.
Maybe.
Because the thing is, KG was a beast or he was known as a beast is because of his college days and shit. You know what I mean? So college is that he was known. But if you was to throw him in the Timberwolves uniform, I don't think he has done enough compared to what Kevin Love has done.
No, I don't think so.
He had a better winning career percentage than Kevin Love. He had a better team.
Had a great run with the Timberwolves, and plus you don't forget about Kevin Love's mental breakdown shit too. He wasn't he wasn't good up there.
That was after playing with LeBron.
I was saying he would have kept in the Timberwolves. You know what I'm saying? He could have had a mental breakdown. And it would have been over for the Timberwolves.
Shit.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one though. KG or Kevin Love. I don't know. I guess it's perspective wise. Like, who would you take around that time? That's.
I told you when I used to play 2K back then with Kevin Love, bro, I used to love it. Kevin, especially in the USA team, I saw Kevin Love hang.
Yeah, he was a hooter for sure. That's a shooter, crazy.
Being that since KG used to be a trash talker, right? Who would you say?
He still is.
Who would you say of all time is the best trash talker in the NBA?
All time, Dylan Brooks.
Former and active player.
Trey behind
Dylan Brooks.
Dylan Brooks.
Damn.
Hear me out. This is why I say Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks is the only nigga I know that hasn't even had a 20-point game and he talks shit. The other shit talkers, they gotta put up numbers, and then you be like, okay, I bet he had an effect. Dylan Brooks will put up 13 points, will talk crap, and that should affect the whole game. He talks trash.
Yo, bro.
I argue. It makes sense what you saying. It makes sense.
I'm saying like,
nah, man.
You gotta consider a lot of people though.
KG got to still give you 25 and 13, and then he talks shit. Dylan Brooks will have 4 points, and he's talking shit crazy.
Yo.
And then that's the whole game. It's like Pat Bev, he scored 2 points in the fourth quarter.
All right, so who would you say? Who would you say the top three? Who would you say your top three trash talkers?
Pat Bev for sure. He's up there. He might because it's like
Pat will say anything. You seen what he said to LeBron?
Anything. I'm just like, yo, bro, you was just my man. You was just under my wing. Like, and you trash talking me. Like, he switched sides crazy. Pat Bev switched sides crazy. Like, he's really
damn.
I mean, he can't show favoritism. He's like, yo, this is my team now. So, you know what I mean?
This thing with Pat Bev, like, I ain't gonna lie. You search the Pat Bev highlights. He was fake nice before. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, he was fake alright. I ain't gonna lie. But now it's like his game don't match up his shit talking. So I'm like,
we got Gary Payton.
Well, his defense backed it up.
Definitely up there, but Gary Payton was playing defense too. So like he was really stealing on you. He was talking shit like to the goats and shit, like Michael.
Yeah. You know,
that's why I there has to be an honorable mention for Gary Payton, because I feel like throughout those years he did that to people who we consider ghosts right now, and he was like, nah, you my son and so is he, and we still gotta go at it.
I ain't gonna lie. Reggie Miller too. Reggie Miller used to talk mad shit.
You know what I'm gonna mention?
Reggie Miller was the silent side, because Reggie Miller would be like, "Oh, that's how you feeling right now? Espérate, let me come off." Like that's one of the worst trash talking games in New York history, and in the NBA. Mm-hmm. In less than 15 seconds, you score like God knows how many threes, and get the entire city to disrespect you. But then again, if you're gonna say that, you gotta also mention Nick Young, because he had that same type of situation. He's not one of the best trash talkers, but he had the whole city trying to stab him outside of the fucking stadium.
You know who I'm gonna mention?
Outside, like, yo, Nick Young, you're like,
Kevin
this
Garnett.
whole word, we're gonna make you feel this cold.
I'm gonna mention an underrated one. Nobody ever talks about, but we always hear him trash talking. RP, my man's Kobe. Kobe, yeah. Niggas don't talk about Kobe and trash talking. My son, you seen in the documentary where he was the USA team, he's trash talking in Spanish. Trash talking in a different language. My son was trash talking in Spanish in Italy.
France.
Bro,
He's in Italy.
French, yeah.
DeMar DeRozan told a story where one time he was in the Toronto's and then they was up the last seconds and Kobe walked to the bench and said, "Yo, y'all left me too much time," and then goes out there and switched the game winner. Bang! Like, come on, that's Kobe.
Kobe had to trash talk because he really had the game to back it up. He really
underrated trash talker.
Hey, Michael Jordan as well.
True,
You see in a lot of these scenes where Michael Jordan was like, "Yo, wait, how many fouls did you get? You saw that."
Of course he could
Gilbert
trash talk.
Arenas.
Motherfucker, you had niggas like
you wasted a
6'2"
foul?
guarding him, bro. What the fuck? Who the fuck is not gonna knock down a shot on the 6'2" dude when you 6'6", bro?
Michael free throws his eyes closed in the game, son. That's wicked, son. That's crazy, son.
Michael Jordan would lay up the ball with his tongue out and laugh at you and walk away and be like, "You're gonna be wearing my kicks and so are your kids."
Nah, what he did do was he would definitely talk shit to the centers that he dunked on, like Patrick Ewing.
Now you gotta have balls to trash talk.
Olajuwon.
Nah, word.
Mutombo was like, "You never gonna dunk on me."
He asked for it. Mutombo asked for it.
Never dunk on me.
He said, "I got you tonight."
Mutombo asked for that shit. Nah, he didn't got him that same night. He got him like a couple of games after that.
Yeah, because he said that during the All-Star break.
All-Star game, yeah.
There was a lot of trash talkers back in the day too, because Scottie Pippen used to talk mad shit too.
Oh yeah, Scottie Pippen.
The Bad Boy Pistons, they used to talk mad shit too.
That was like a fighting dunk, so I ain't gonna lie. But he dunked on the Knicks. Well, he dunked on Ewing, I think.
No, he dunked on. It wasn't Ewing.
He dunked after he dunked. Fuck off me.
It was Ewing.
Oh yeah, that he shoved them off as he was coming down.
You wanted to fight and shit.
Yeah.
Then talk about fighting.
How you swinging at me? First of all, you got your balls on my neck, and now you swinging at me too. Nigga, we gonna fight, bro.
If we're gonna talk about fighting, then you gotta mention Kenyon Martin from the Nets.
Nah. He's not a trash talker. He's just a fighter, bro. He's not a trash talker. He just fight.
He's gonna fight you regardless.
He like,
what about Rasheed Wallace?
Rasheed Wallace too.
Rasheed Wallace, yeah.
Nah, you talk, man. Yo, listen. Y'all gotta know the difference. I said trash talkers, not dirty players, bro. we out here talking about Rasheed Wallace.
Nah, Rasheed Wallace talking shit. You bugging.
Con la pistola.
Yeah, he was talking shit, but come on, bro. Like he was out here probably possibly trying to murder people and shit.
I can hold you. My top three trash talker, I got Kobe. He not one. It's not no order, but because he trash talking different languages. Underrated.
Nah, that's up there.
Word. My son, I hold you. This the Irish Kevin Garnett. I hold you. You got this infamous clip that I love where he's watching the game after he retired. Somebody shoot a free throw and miss, and he's like, "Hell no, trash ass nigga." Yeah. Bro, how you talk shit after you retire, my boy? Like, give it up already.
You saw what he said to Melo? He said, "Yo, honey nut Cheerios."
Bro, yes.
Oh yeah, to Melo. Lala tastes like honey nut Cheerios.
Who else? I ain't hold you.
I'm stopping the game. First
I hold you.
I'm the number one.
I'm throwing them in there because my son Rick convinced me, nigga. I'm Dylan Brooks. Fuck it.
Come on, bro.
Hey, y'all forgetting about the number one ball kicker in the entire NBA, Draymond Green. He kicked everybody in that entire playoffs. Everybody got kicked in the nuts.
Bro.
He would just be like,
someone's playing kickball.
You next? Pow! Talk about it.
Nah, that shit was funny though. Which one was the funniest one?
I say Draymond Green definitely in my top 5. Non-stop, relentless. He wouldn't make 5 points in a game, and he's still talking shit because he knows Curry gonna help. Because he knows
that kind of
Clay
sounds
gonna
like
help.
Dylan Brooks.
My man, talk
Yo,
about
Dylan Brooks.
Draymond Green punched his own
Dylan-
teammate, bro.
So Dylan Brooks looks up to Draymond or something? Like, what's going on?
Nah, he
Yeah,
hates
he's
him.
sucking mad dick.
I go you
Nah,
low
'cause
key.
he plays just like him. You feel me? He don't
Him, though.
contribute. And
Dylan
points-
Brooks
Tribute.
Nah, you bugging. Draymond contribute.
game interview, bro. I've never seen that shit before, bro. He bring the trash talking to the post game interview. They're like, "How was your game today?" They're like, "Yeah, keep that trash ass person off me. He's still gonna be trash." I'm like, "Yo, bro, you still talking trash? Game over, son." He's still to the reporter lady. He's talking trash, bro. Like, I give it to him.
Draymond Green is so good at trash talking. He got his own podcast to talk more shit about the game. When you set up a podcast just so that you could talk more about it,
Yeah, nah.
He can't get fined for it neither. So
right? Because I don't even know what are the rules in that? Like
people like, yo, so and so, something. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you can't be like, yo,
trash-
Draymond, you can't say that. How the hell you gonna tell me what the fuck I can't say on my podcast? Fuck you talking about? Fuck you too.
freedom of speech. Like he found a loophole of where he could talk more smack about everybody else.
I told you,
Did it?
Draymond Green on that podcast about Dylan Brooks, he cooked them. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
He cooked them.
He
He probably try to invite Clay into that shit too, but
I told you, and you know, funny. You said Clay. My son Dylan Brooks, that nigga live in Clay head, rent free.
What's the deal with everybody not
Clay
using
doing
that?
this?
Now everybody's using that whole living in people's head rent free.
B started that.
Yeah, but like I mean, like recently,
Yeah,
like I'm
New
seeing
York
a
niggas
bunch of
started
posts
that.
about the
You
same
did?
thing. Like college players saying, "Hey, I'm living rent free." Basketball players, baseball players talking about they living rent free in people's heads now.
In his head.
Everybody trying to jump in on the bandwagon.
That's the fact.
Nah, I ain't gonna. That shit came from a New York nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
That's a fact.
But yeah,
Damn, who else? Who Joe? Who you got?
Trash
Trash
talk.
talk of the year.
I got Pat Bev. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, he's great at that. That's his best thing of his game, basically.
bread and butter.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I bet he got it. But
All right, so we're talking about trash talking, right? Let's talk about Gary Payne, the second. how y'all feel about him going back to the Warriors? I'm gonna let y'all answer.
he plays today, I think, or they play today.
bring
Yeah.
defense. I'm not too hype about it. Bring defense. Like I'm not going into my game like, damn, they got Gary Payne 2 back.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna drop 30 if I'm going into Timberwolves. Like what?
What was this?
Like okay, so what? Who that?
I ain't hold you, but like I ain't hold you. When the team win the championship, and the pieces and some of the pieces leave of the championship team, it makes me feel like damn. For me, so I'm kind of glad that he's back. For me, it's bringing back that championship pedigree. For me,
He was a solid defensive piece though. He was guarding.
he was a solid piece for them.
He was.
So it's like it makes me be like, it's good for the Warriors. You feel me? Like,
I feel like the Warriors are stacking on that too, like that perimeter defense. Ain't nobody really locking up perimeter wise. Like they've been bad at like even interior defense. Like a lot of bigger teams are take over the Warriors. Like Warriors been struggling with that all year. And
Yeah,
they gave up Wiseman. Like I don't understand.
I mean,
I think Gary Payton second. He is one of the centerpiece for the defense, and Andrew Wiggins too.
Yeah, get back to work.
and I think your boy need to come back on the field. Boy, you dollar resting too much. Yo, how you get injured without even playing the game,
Or
though?
just- I
Like,
think
what
it's
you
the
doing?
scrambling to try to like
He said he
put
hurt his
together a
wrist.
team.
Like how, bro? You
they
sat on
only-
your hands. You sat on your hands on the bench or some shit. Like how the fuck did that happen, bro?
they only really need him for the playoffs, to be honest. No,
I think that's what they're trying to do, like rest Wiggins for the
So
playoffs.
you trying to have this man rest that long just so that he could play defense in the playoffs?
All season.
His body's messed up.
That's crazy. Say, I'm gonna save your energy because you're too old. The dude is only like what 36, bro.
He older.
I think he's 38, something like that.
All the injuries brother done had.
Yeah, but still, bro, you telling me you can't play at least one game, and supposedly you just messed up your wrist? How you messed up your wrist, huh?
No, that's
your boy was Jurgensen, huh?
I'm not gonna lie, hey yo. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Us and the whole NBA fans, we gotta start looking at Andre Iguodala as a Udonis Haslem. Like, bro, he just a
No.
He's just a veteran.
Udonis Haslem can't play. Iguodala could play. That's
no,
different.
I'm talking about you. That not now. You Haslem like
hasn't played in 15 years, son.
Not child. I'm talking about like Haslem.
Iggy's 39.
I was about to start thinking about it. Like, damn, I'm like, wait.
I'm talking about like Haslem, like when LeBron was there, like back in the day. You feel me? Like he played a minute, he played here and there, whatever. But he's more of like a mentor. You feel me?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, Haslem a little different though, because Haslem is basically like he's like the tour guy nigga. When niggas join the team, he show niggas around Miami and shit. That's what.
It's a fact. It is like that though.
Show the rookie what's the bathroom at. I got you, coach.
That's it. But yeah, even when Haslem saw how mad Haslem was when they was losing, like he could have done something. That's on that clip.
But that's why he's mad.
Bro.
He was mad because he can't play no more. That's why he's mad. Yeah, damn. Like if I was a little bit younger, I'll be out there like. That's why he's tight.
Yo, he over here. He said, what was it that he said? He said, yo, after this year, I'm retiring, no matter what the case is. You should have retired 3 years ago, dog. Like, what are you talking about? You over here on the bench, like. Then he gets on the court, bro. The dude is averaging 0.5, bro. How is you averaging 0.5, bro? How you barely making a ball, dude? Like what?
Yeah, 0.5
and play like 5 minutes or 3 minutes, maybe.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Yeah, like you averaging only 0.5.
You heard, BJ? What's 0.5? You just hit the rim, and that's it.
Set in and out. Oh, that almost counted. Okay.
I still count as part of the team if I get at least somewhat of a point. Boop. Okay.
I hit the rim, yo. That's half a point.
So he hit the rim. Sit him out. Like, bro, what? That shit make no sense, bro.
Like he playing with the second team.
Okay, so all right, we want to push past that. I told you this is news to me. I didn't know about this.
What?
The second best player of all time is selling the Charlotte Hornets. Michael Jordan,
the second player of all time.
He said second best player.
Michael Jordan.
When he said that, he got me lost. I'm
like, wait, you talking about MJ?
Michael Jordan
sneakers right now. Turn around. Let's see your closet. Don't tell me you don't got a whole bunch of Jordans in there. You're gonna say the second best player?
Like I want 60 pairs of Jordans in there.
Rita, are you kidding me?
Nah, he's lying.
You are terrible.
¿Cuántas cajas van? 3. Y hay uno ya para 4.
Boxes on top of boxes.
Yo,
I can keep going.
Those are Jordan boxes with LeBron sneakers in it.
Cuando viene a ver, ¿verdad?
You know, his boxes are iconic, so I gotta keep.
Are you kidding me? You cannot disrespect the man who has this box. Kobe's not near. Like, how many you got between Kobe's and LeBron's? Like, come on, man. Yeah, this is. Oh, you see it? But let's be honest here. Do y'all think sorry, I got LeBron in my head. LeBron living rent free in my head because of time. He's in my head, and I'm not even a player. Do y'all feel like Jordan should have cut his losses 10 years ago?
Oh man, let me
go first. You know what? I don't think so. But right now, he's just saying, "I'm fucking done with this bullshit." That's it.
He talk going.
You got LaMelo fucking. He possibly played only like 30 games this year.
Yeah, he's out.
He keep re-injuring himself. Then you got to deal with what's his name?
Rozier?
No, not Rozier.
Oh, my son. Miles Bridges.
Yeah, you gotta deal with Bridges and all his drama. Like, come on, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. You losing players at the end of the day, and you trying to improve, but then it's like when you're trying to improve, nothing is really happening because the assets that you try to trade doesn't have much value besides possibly LaMelo Ball.
You know what's funny? I don't think he should.
They're not gonna trade LaMelo at all.
I gonna hold you because, bro, I gonna hold you for a long time he was doing bad, but he finally got one within LaMelo. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm keeping my team as long as we're as far as LaMelo taking me. That's where I'm going.
Yeah, but didn't LaMelo sign with Puma? Like that's violation. Yeah.
I mean, I hold you.
Crazy.
Ain't no loyalty in there. I ain't gonna, he tired going to the corporate meeting, son. He want to just chill. I ain't gonna lie. When he got that brand, the tequila brand, he's like the first thing they said. They're like, "What happens if it doesn't go successful?" He said, "I guess we got more tequila to drink." He don't care about this shit. He's a billionaire, man.
Yeah, he don't care. But I ain't gonna hold you. If I ain't gonna, Jordan got a diamond in his hand. He got a diamond in the rough. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glazing right now. You know, I'm D-Rod and pause, but LaMelo is that good. I think what he should do is, just give what the ball wants. Get all his brothers together and let's see where that takes you. I'm pretty sure he's gonna do way better than what he's doing now.
No.
No? You don't believe?
Yeah, okay.
You don't think so?
Yeah, okay.
Nowhere. Lonzo, my man, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like
it's my Lonzo and Jello.
Jello's a bum.
Oh, hell no.
Jello got cut for a reason, dog.
Jello's a sniper.
I used to jack Jello. I used to be like, was my favorite ball player. Like out of the balls, not like ball player. Like out of the balls, I feel like he was the best. But
that makes you a bum, bro.
I saw him.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, more than that.
That was crazy though. The fact that he got cut so many times and got sent all the way to Europe.
Bro, ever since that China incident he did, bro, it was like that shit went down the drain for him, bro.
But that's not pertaining to ball. That China incident got nothing to do with basketball.
Yeah, but he committed a crime. Anything that the league, I believe he stole some shit in.
He stole the glasses in Louis Vuitton in China.
He stole Louis Vuitton glasses.
Well, he got money. He's rich.
Did he just like walk out with the glasses, thinking that I'm a celebrity, I could do this, and then they called him out?
He was just about to start his college career, and there was kids being kids. I ain't gonna hold you. He was just being stupid, in my opinion. To be honest, you rich already at that time. You rich already.
All of these things going on.
He did the John Morant at an early stage.
You know what's crazy though? John Morant did worse. This nigga stole glasses. John Morant did this. and let me John Morant he's in the Memphis doing the gritty, talking about is a party in my city, yeah, whatever.
Is a party in my city, yeah.
Yeah, like come on, bro. And so the industry is biased and all that. I feel like they should. I honestly give them Jello a real chance. I ain't gonna lie. I think he's a. I'm gonna say this.
To Jello, man. Nobody want Jello in the NBA.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. Hold on, I'm gonna say this.
Where would you put him though?
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. Out of all three Ball brothers, he's the best scorer.
What?
You know what I said?
Who? Jello?
Best score player.
Who?
Jello, you said?
Jello,
no. Jello
scorer.
Or some shit.
What?
Yes, I said it. Yes.
Nah. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, if you put it this way,
probably the strongest.
LaMelo, his playing style, he plays like he's playing in the streets.
Mm-hmm.
So he's having fun with the rock. Whenever it's in his hands, he's having fun with it. Jello and Lonzo can't do that.
Nah, chill. Don't violate Lonzo. Lonzo nice, bro. Lonzo's the best.
Okay, first of all,
this is the way I see it between the three brothers, right? Lonzo plays like his playing style is professional, right?
Mm-hmm.
LaMelo's is more street ball like, and then Jello is just like He's still trying to find his type of game style.
This shit G League like.
Get the fuck out of here,
Yeah.
bro.
G League.
This is crazy. Y'all both crazy.
That shit still didn't even work out in the G League, bro.
Bro, you know what's funny? Because they wasn't giving him no playing time.
They was. That's why he was signed by the
It
Hornets.
wasn't, but
After that, bro, this what happened. He was playing for the G League, right? Everybody was hyped for it. Even I was hyped for it. I was like, oh, he might be getting a chance now. You feel me? Like he's at least in the professionalism team right now. He's not overseas or anything like that. He's in the G League. So Michael Jordan was like, you know what? Let's give him a chance. Yo, they gave him 3 minutes, bro. He did a step back air ball. They said, get the fuck out of here, bro.
that's one time. That's one time.
Go hit the door. You see that door right there? Never come back out from that shit, bro.
Hit the showers. You're not coming back.
Hey, yo, we got your bag packed already for you, bro. You going back home. You ain't going back to the G League. You going back home, bro.
Lárgate.
Bro, y'all niggas is tweaking.
Bro, that's what happened, bro. I'm just telling you how it went down.
Nah, yeah.
Oh.
That's sad for him, bro.
Yeah.
Qué pena.
Jello is a bum. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, y'all tweak. I ain't hold you. Jello could both of y'all niggas at the same time.
He might.
Okay, I'm dick riding, nigga. I don't care.
He might.
Oh.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, look. I ain't gonna lie. So you don't believe if you put all three of them in an NBA team that they will have some type of success?
Yeah, I know what team. In the Big 3 tournament with Ice Cube, they'll kill. Sorry.
Yo, Rick.
I'm sending this to
Yo, he may not even. Yo, you know the crazy part? He may not even make it there, bro.
No, oh my.
You have dudes like Stephon Marbury players and shit in there, bro. He not. Yo.
Oh, he's cooking Stephon Marbury.
What?
He's cooking him.
Yo, let's end the live, guys. Let's end the live.
He's cooking him.
Yo, that brick had just fell on your head. That's why your hat tilted, right?
Yeah, bro. I thought Marbury like 50 years old.
Yeah, he not cooking Corey Maggette, bro. Corey Maggette gonna cook.
Bro, he's getting cooked by everybody in the 3v3 league, bro. What are you talking about?
Niggas said Dominican spaghetti. What? Are you hungry? Bro, he getting cooked.
You're bugging.
Bro, I ain't hold you. I'm about to say y'all niggas some Jello highlights after this, my boy.
I don't want no Jello, bro. You can eat that shit.
Alright, yo.
That's funny though.
Alright, so it's been a wonderful time. It's been a pleasant conversation. We're 1 hour in, so I know what that is. It's time to go. My son Rick got to come out the closet. my son WGC, they got to fix up the brick walls in his house.
Yeah,
Russell's helping him out with that.
Diablo. So it's been a nice episode. Episode 19. It's your boy No Cap Jack. Taz in the crib. It's your go nice in la casa. Que lo que. WGC _24. Starman Rick. Joe's Electronic. 2Holes1Ball podcast. And we out, bruh. Yeah.